Hi guys and welcome to DriveSpark. I'm Promeet, and today what we are driving is one of the most capable off-roaders of 4x4s that you can buy in the Indian market. Now this is the Jeep Wrangler Rubicon, and this from outside only looks like a pure off-roader, and it is a very rugged vehicle. So let's quickly start this video and I'll tell you everything you need to know about this SUV. So let's start talking about the front end of the vehicle. Now the very first thing you will notice that this vehicle sits very high, so it is a very tall vehicle. So the hood is also pretty tall. You can see you get your full LED setup for the lights, the headlights, the DRLs, the fog lamps, everything is an LED. If you see over here, you have some hood scoops. They look really good. You have your wiper or washer things right in the center. So that thing looks really nice. Overall, if you move to the side, you can see you get these massive wheel arches that literally protrude out of the vehicle because the wheel is jutting out of the body. So to protect the wheel and to cover the wheel up, the arches are very, very big. Obviously they are all plastic. And if you see the tires, they are very knobby tires. They're 18-inch alloy wheels, dual tone, and they are sitting on some heavy off-roading tires. Because of that, there is a lot of tire noise that creeps inside the cabin post around 40 to 45 kilometers an hour, but that should not be an issue. Just power up some music and I think that'll go off. So yeah, since this is the Rubicon, the off-road variant, so this thing is trail rated. You get a badge at the side on the fender, and you get and the tire cover, the spare tire cover also says trail rated. So yeah, if you see the car from the side, you can see it has 5 doors. You can see it has a pretty massive amount of ground clearance. No problem, no issues at all. If you move to the back, you will notice that this gets a wiper with a washer. It gets a high stop mount light that is mounted right behind the spare wheel. It gets a full size spare wheel, obviously. Plus, apart from that, you can see you get your full LED tail light unit. That looks really nice. Looks good. Overall, the vehicle is nice. It has a very commanding driving position because you're sitting very high, and the visibility is excellent. Now moving on to the inside. Now first of all, let me tell you that on the inside you will notice that you have all blacked out interiors with red contrast stitching. Now this color that you see over here, this is the firecracker red. Looks amazing. Actually, it looks amazing, and if everything is finished in gloss or matte black along with this color, it even accentuates the sportiness and the ruggedness of the vehicle. This is not a sport vehicle, but definitely you can take it to some extreme terrain. This is capable of going over rocks as well, so you can crawl over rocks. There are a lot of technologies that have been included in this one that are new from the previous one, so I will be explaining you that. But now on the inside, as you see over here, you get soft touch materials on the door pads, on the dashboard, along with contrast red stitching. You get these black upholstered seats that you can see over here. You have the Rubicon badging over there, and you get the Rubicon badging on the bonnet as well. Like on either side, it's just a stickering, but it looks definitely cool. Apart from that, you will see on the inside you have a big touchscreen over here. Then you have again an analog and a digital cluster over here. Now the digital cluster is pretty clear. It is a full colored MID screen, and you get a lot of information about the vehicle from this. You have 2-zone climate control. Plus, I would like to say that the entire interior of the Wrangler can be hosed down. Literally, you can wash it down after you have had a very good day of off-roading. You can just take a pipe, not with extreme pressure, and you can just wash it down. There are drain plugs at the bottom. So what will happen is that once you have drained the vehicle and water clogs in over here, just to unplug that and water will fall off from there. So yeah, the rear seats are nice, good for 2 people, 3 people can sit. There are 3 adjustable headrests over there. Apart from that, you will notice that this has a pretty big headrest at the back compared to one at the front. Again, you get a massive boot, you get an Alpine sound system, there's a subwoofer in the boot. it's I think a 12-inch subwoofer. This system is just fantastic for this. Also, one more thing you can do is you can release the top from here. You just have to unscrew 3 hooks over here and you can just release this part of the top. So yeah, I mean, it's not a sunroof, but if you want to drive in that kind of a manner, you can do it. It can happen on the Jeep Wrangler Rubicon. Plus, if you don't want the doors, I mean, you will obviously get the doors with the car, but if you really don't want the doors and you want to put those pipe doors, there are exposed hinges you can see on the door from the outside. So from there, what you can do is you can just remove the bolts, unplug this because this has some electronic switches over here, and after that you can just remove the door and put the pipe doors and you are good to go. But yeah, can't happen during the winters because obviously there is no insulation after you put the pipe doors. Plus this entire thing, the entire roof can be moved down and this can become like a rock crawler. Like you see, you have your roll cages. If you see from the back, your roll cages coming down. So yeah, this thing is pretty capable. And let's talk about the engine. So this is powered by a 2-liter turbo petrol engine that pumps out 268 bhp, 400 newton meters of peak torque, and you get an 8-speed gearbox. Obviously it's an automatic, but that gearbox is excellent. I mean, it is a very quick gearbox. It may look like a very big vehicle, it may sound like it won't go, but if you floor it, I mean, it definitely goes. And now you can hear the tire noise. Braking is also really good. I did not completely slam the brakes, but yeah, these tires help stop the vehicle because the contact patch is a lot. So yeah, I mean, the braking is also nice, the power delivery is also nice. If we talk about the mileage, in city 6 or 7 is the max that you can get, but on a highway, I mean, we have pulled out around 10.5 to 11 in the city. That was, we were cruising with very low traffic and at around 60 kilometers an hour, but that was just, I reset it and it happened. It can be done, but trust me, with the stop and go traffic, this will not give more than 7 to 8 kilometers to a liter. So on a full tank, I think 450 to 500 kilometers is what you can expect, but if you're on the highway, you can expect a little more kilometers from this. Now, a couple of things that this car has is this is a proper off-roader. You have a front plus rear diff lock, then you have only rear diff lock, then you can see you have an off-road plus mode, then you also have a 4x4 selector that has 2 high, 4 high auto, then you have 4 high part-time, and then you have neutral, and then 4 low. And there's a very clever LCD display that whenever you select a gear, it will show you on what 4x4 you are. Either you're on 2 high or 4 high auto or 4 high part-time or something like that. So now it gets a feature that says sway bar over here. Now this thing, obviously a sway bar is to prevent extreme articulation, and since the vehicle, I mean, it is a part that is connected, so it can disengage the sway bar. So what will happen is that once you are seeing that the rock is, I mean, there is a big rock or some place that you have to climb, you can just disconnect the sway bar, so the articulation angle of the vehicle will go up. That will help it crawl the vehicle out. I mean, it will easily crawl out of that situation. So you have that feature as well. Plus you can see over here you have your aux that says aux 1 2 3 4. That is for your lights. You don't have to put like extra switches in this. They have just given it to you. Their connection, you can just connect it and plonk your lights and you are good to go off-roading. Front, back, side, rear, underneath, wherever you want to put lights, you can go ahead. There is one media function over here that has Type A, Type C charging. You have a 230 watt full charging socket at the rear as well. So yeah guys, this was the Wrangler, and if you talk about the pricing of the vehicle, and this vehicle is priced at rupees 73 lakh ex showroom. That almost on road you will get it around 82 to 83 lakh rupees depending on from where you're buying it, but in Delhi it's almost 83 lakh rupees on road. So every penny that you spend on the Wrangler, is it worth it? Or people might say that there are other vehicles also that look like this, that are, I mean, that can become like this. I mean, seriously guys, there is no other vehicle that can literally beat a Wrangler in this category. So I think if an enthusiast is buying this vehicle, every money spent on this vehicle is, well, you don't need to think twice if there is a road, or if the road is broken, or what would I do? Will my car go touch here, touch there? Nothing. Just buy a Wrangler and go full power out. So yeah, guys, this was the all-new Jeep Wrangler. Pretty good vehicle, extremely capable off-roader. Literally can go anywhere, and powerful engine. It gives decent mileage, and overall the ride quality is also good. The suspension is, there is body roll obviously because it is an off-roader, so the suspension is set to the softer setting. You can't adjust it, but overall it has a very good response. It does not bounce a lot too much after hitting a pothole. Steering response is good because obviously you can just see, we can just move from side to side, so you need quick response of the steering wheel when you're going off-roading, so this is there. Other than that, the car is really good. It's a massive car, has got ample off-road presence. It's a head turner. People literally turn around to see the vehicle, that what vehicle is this, especially because of the knobby tires that it has got. Almost looks like a monster truck when a bike is parked next to it. So yeah, guys, this was the Jeep Wrangler Rubicon, and pricing wise, again, ex-showroom price is 73 lakh rupees ex-showroom. And I hope you like this video. If you need to know anything else about this vehicle, please mention down in the comment section and we will get back to you on that. Until then, I'm Promeet signing out. See you next time. Thank you so much for watching. Take care, be safe, and drive safe.